Okay, I know that was a long waiting period. But I'm here. Good morning. The baby woke up just as I was leaving and got a little bit harder to get out of the house. Susie's here, good morning. Ali from Iraq, good morning. There's a car parked with its headlights on, so it's making my ability to see if I can cross the street diagonally skewed, I guess is a word. Teresia, Travis, Jaron, Bear in the Garden, Dave in Bangor, Maine. I see cars going really, really slowly now, so I'm not even going to bother waiting for him. There is a parking spot on the left side. I don't know if that's what he's looking for. No, he's just driving really slow just to drive really slow. Oh, it's TLC. Okay. Nicolas Navier, Peyton Joan Allen, It's Only Me, Stephen Friedman, Andy Diaz is here, good morning. Amber Chamber Pot, good morning. Interesting. Slip up for me. Infernus, good morning. Fiddler's Greena, good morning. Little G, G.O., Florian Schwartz, Ron is here. Diana, good morning. John Burke, have a great day as well. It's Friday. That's a good thing, I guess. Kevin, good morning. I mean, now he's signaling that he's turning, but like taking about half an hour to do so, even though he had a green light for a while. Same car. What else am I seeing? MM, Kevin, Authentically Lola, Kiana Maria, Robert T, Victoria Morrison, Mike Broomfield. Good morning, David Balmer. Good morning, Mike. Have a great day too. Stu Akola. Good morning. Norel has made it. Good morning. Christina G. Good morning. Maverick. Good morning. Alfred. Good morning. Grant Stiley. Good morning. George H. Good morning. Emma. Good morning. Blow my horn at him. It's KGB. I don't think the KGB would be that unaware of its surroundings and abilities. Oh man, these cars just keep... It's always TLC cars too at this hour. There's like not many other cars driving at this hour. Joaquin, good morning. Is the car trying to read the good mornings? Most likely. I believe that is the most likely thing that was happening. As I was setting things up, I saw one of those Link NYC things. I feel like there's no cars on Lexington Avenue. Chrysler Building's back there though. Oh, speaking of which, can we see the Empire State Building? Is it lit up inadvertently today? Can't see it from this angle. Anyway, I was reading... Ollie, good morning. JF Pooh, good morning. I was reading on one of those Link NYC things that... Ruth, good morning. John, good morning. Jezreth, good morning. That they're renaming dozens of birds. Speaking of which, Peter... is here. Maybe the birds are still sleeping, but they're renaming dozens of birds and they're going to stop using names of people to name them after, which is something they've been saying in medicine. They're going to be doing a lot. I believe the naming schematic when something is named after a person's eponym, so it has an eponymous name. So apparently they're trying to go away from that. Which is interesting too, because I thought that are they going to rename the scientific names too? This is like the widest block in New York. Because a lot of the scientific names are like Barbarius Smithferia. I don't know. Ambrose Camberbirds. Charlene, good morning. Chamber birds, not camber birds. Ridiculous. Yes, please. Big Bird has to re-register, that's right. It's just gonna be Giganticus yellowus or something. First Republic's still here. A remnant. Well, this branch is still open. But don't know how much longer it'll be open for. They are slowly becoming Chase. I mean, I don't know how much ornithological societies are doing in terms of cancer research, but I guess they have their own area of work they're doing. I imagine it's not very easy to transition from bird to oncology, but what do I know? Tech guy, good morning. David Donk, good morning. Andrea Stevens, good morning. Oh, this is a pretty sizable Starbucks. Huh. It's not a spider web. Annoy us from Forever Morris? Yeah, probably. Stephen Jobert at 25 months. Appreciate the support, Stephen. Thank you for sticking with us throughout all this time. I mean, I guess all words made up, technically. Words are a social construct. Oh man. Everything always boils back down to social construct. Everything. Yeah, that's right. Nobody ever asks a tech guy if they need any help. Everyone always asks, "Yeah, tech guy needs to help us." It's like how you doing? Nobody ever asks Joey how Joey's doing. How you doing? Oh boy. Scarpetta's here. Expensive pasta, but still tasty. Supposedly handmade. Lynn and Graham, good morning. If I missed anybody, I apologize. As I frequently do. So you can always tell me you could like to go to the park. So I'm gonna go this way. The tech guy, you're on your own. Yeah, as like the primary tech support of my family, I feel similarly, though I have friends who are also techie and we can bounce things off each other when needed to. Delta's been here 4 weeks. Good to have you, Delta Foxtrot. Crossing 27th Street. What happened to our friend from Queens? I can't remember his name now. I changed a couple, like Tech Explorers in NYC or something. I haven't seen him in a while. Eric, happy Friday. I have thin gloves if I need them, and I may. It's in the mid-40s. I don't want to get gimbal hand. Victoria gave birth to an amazing tech guy. I think so, RJ. Also, good morning if I missed you before. They got the light, and wow, it's gonna go all the way. Nah, they're gonna stop. one more TLC car was thinking about sneaking through beyond the yellow, but we said not today. The worst tech clients are your parents abroad. That's probably true. Bikes in my park, it's more likely than you think. Alexander, good morning. Leaf blowing at this time of year is a busy activity, and it's only the beginning. Coffee time. Oh, you can see more stars than usual today. I can see Orion right there. I don't know if that's even coming through on the camera. The dots in the sky might be a little too dark. It's not that common to see a good number of constellations in New York. Sometimes the very noticeable ones you could see, like Orion. The Dippers I haven't seen in a while personally, but I'm sure you could spot them when they're out if it's the right conditions in New York. Orion's the only one Ambrose ever sees. I mean, it's very iconic. That belt is always together, and you can usually see the top parts. And then one of those top parts of the tunic area, I guess, is like a reddish star. So it has a slightly different hue to it. That's nice. Ron heard Jupiter's visible. Yeah, when I was glancing at the sky earlier, I definitely saw at least 2 planets. I'm assuming Venus and Jupiter. Are they also flat? Like the Earth? All right, let me not. Let me not. I don't know why those uniwheels, I find them so funny looking, especially when people are riding them. It's just, they look like very fast zombies. Anyway, here's a Flatiron. Apparently somebody did buy it, and now they're turning them into apartments. I saw a post on the NYC subreddit. Exploration, good morning. 2 moons, huh? We got some new moons going on? Can we see the northern lights in New York City? No. I'm not sure you could see them under any conditions from here. I don't think the angle of the Earth and all that stuff would work. If the Earth were flat, cats would have pushed everything off the edge by now. You know, if yeah, whatever that is, that's a planet. Look at how bright that is. No twinkling at all. That could be Jupiter or Venus or something. Yeah, out of all the theories of why the Earth cannot be flat, I think that one is the most obvious. Hey, that means they reopened the T-Mobile store? Since the Flatiron building seems to be saved? All right. This used to be a Sprint store for the longest time, then, as you know. Oh, it's Venus? I guess I could always check the sky map. It's not perfect, but if I point in the general direction, it'll be the most obvious thing. AB, good morning. All right, let me see. Venus, you're right. All right, they still have a red light, although the bike is going. And by the time the bike passes me, the car's probably gonna have a red light. No, we're gonna do it. Harry Potter's in winter mode. I wonder if they'll continue to get more festive, winter festive, as they go. Ambrose got in trouble one time, you better be careful. The Space Nerd said Venus. Space Nerd wins again. And if Space Nerd gets mad, Space Nerd will use 45-pound plates as frisbees. Steve Smith, good morning. It seems that right now Venus is the brightest thing right there, and that's looking directly east. So the East River's right there. You can see the sunrise forming. Whoa, what is going on up there? A lot of activity on the second floor at this hour. Oh, it looks like I see a coffee machine. It's either like a hotel, or they're getting ready for a conference or some other kind of a thing. Yeah, it could be one of a billion things. MasterCard. What was their commercial? For everything else, there's MasterCard or something? Team building Pilates. It could be team building Pilates. Oh, Nova Rain has made it. Good morning. Empire State Building is not lit up, so if you look in the background now, the Empire State Building is really dark. You can see the ring of orange lights above, on top of it. That's the top, just at the base of the spire. But we still don't know why it was purple and green yesterday, Wednesday morning. I looked up on their website. There was no indication of why it was purple and green. It had zero anything. I don't know if somebody flipped the switch inadvertently or something. Dream House, Statue of Liberty. That'd be an interesting place to live. The rest of the family's doing well. Baby Commuter's been getting up earlier and earlier. She's turning into me. That one over there is a star. If it's coming through on the screen. Steve Parker, good morning. Are there any restaurants open now? There are a few 24-hour restaurants. There's even a couple in Koreatown, so you can still get Korean food at 6 in the morning. And there's definitely some diners. Veronica, good morning. Union Square is over there. You can again see the colors of the sunrise. And these slow, slow cars. How will Baby Commuter handle the time change? It's probably not going to be that great because we haven't been doing the thing you're supposed to do, and it's like put them to bed 15 minutes, whichever direction, earlier or later, every day for a week to kind of get them to that point. Not like it would make a difference anyway. The Baby Commuter goes to bed when Baby Commuter goes to bed. I end up falling asleep in the room with her before, so I don't even know what time she's going to sleep. This DeBoer, good morning. Hopping at the light, perfect. Coach is already having holiday decorations. The gifts are in the windows. I mean, it's not like an out of this world decoration. Stex has made it. Good morning, Sean. Good morning. Will I cross Union Square? No, I'm walking parallel with it now, and we won't cross paths. Fall back. They fall back in the fall for us, and they spring forward in the spring. So we're going back an hour on Marathon Sunday. We have Valentin, good morning. Waiting on the truck. No more cars. 14th Street next. Although I still haven't figured out what this one is. You see that big crescent-shaped object? Haven't figured out that one yet. I bet even Swanky doesn't know that one. Story in Atlantic Magazine, NYC is too expensive to visit, even. I mean, I'm not surprised. Although, you know, if you're just visiting, there's definitely ways to save it. Money, that is. I think lodgings and travel will be the most expensive part of it. And even then, you could probably find something. Are you guys not changing clocks in a row at all? In any direction? Are we going to even out in like a couple weeks? New school. How new is it? Avril C. Loki, good morning. Yep, Ben, yesterday evening it was teal for Alzheimer's Foundation. I put a picture of it up on Instagram too. Not my best photo, but it's nice to see that you can see the Empire State Building from different angles. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to pull out my gloves just to preserve my gimbal claw. Fran, good morning. All right. IMC, Carl C. The gimbal claw kind of is. My hand gets cramped around the gimbal more so when it's cold. No, not my heated gloves. I'll pull those out when it gets colder. Those are paired with my heavier jacket. You know, because the heated gloves are very bulky too, so I don't want to lug those around unless I know it's going to be cold enough for them. Well, that's good, Ron, right? It's not a terrible hour. The tree's not... no, the tree's not up yet at Washington Square Park. I think they just stood up the tree in Bryant Park. I believe Action Kid ran into it on his last live in New York. And then I think NYC Walking Show saw it on the truck the day before. The road is blocked right now. I'm assuming they're going to be doing construction here later. So unless a bike or something comes, maybe we should take advantage and walk in the middle of the street. I mean, if a bike comes, they have plenty of room, so. Oh, Lipsil ran the marathon 10 years ago here. That's awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to run that long just because I don't run. I can sprint for a brief moment. But yeah, I could probably walk it though, since we tested that theory. Elliot, good morning. Rubber pants are not matching. Oh, they're doing some sort of work at this hour in this building. But it looks like a bunch of buildings are for sale here. This one's for sale that they're doing work on right now. This one's for sale. Wow, this is a big one. No, this one's for sale. This one's under construction, doesn't say that it's for sale. But there's a lot going on this street. Fascinating. Oh well. Al Mir is here with the info. Rockefeller Street will show up on November 11th. Will be lit on November 29th. Is November 29th the Wednesday after Thanksgiving? I feel like it always is lit the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. That Texas Mom 2 is here. The sequel. Good morning. Angelina, good morning. My gloves do have capacitive pass-through, whatever, finger pads, so I can still scroll around a little bit. Well, they're going to be doing the, yeah, it takes them a while to decorate the tree, but they also do a bunch of stuff like fill in any sort of gaps with extra branches. Oh, it's like an oil gas thing. That's why the whole street is closed, because the truck's going to be here a little while. So it takes a while to do all that. Oh, we're on 11th Street. EAK Ramen's over there. Pretty good. While the well, this Peak Design backpack is pretty good. It has doesn't have that much space for like a big laptop brick. Oh gosh, I hope another owl is not stuck in the tree this year. I mean, if the tree's coming, when do they decide on the Rockefeller Christmas tree? Like, when is that decision made that this is the tree they're gonna pick to cut down that's been standing for 100 years for the entertainment of people? Paul Lesnar, Brock Lesnar's brother, is here. Good morning. Biggs and Walk Sean tells us that Flacco tends to hang out in the northeastern portions of the park. So I wonder if the construction equipment is around there. Still some residual Halloween things going on. Social construct and whatnot. The good thing is, though, we should have a little bit more light in the mornings come next week, since we'll be turning back the clocks an hour. So right now it's 6:50 in the morning, but in terms of the actual time, it'll be 7:50 next week. So it should be bright. Should be brighter. Paul is actually the head of the family, the OG Lesnar. Ooh, are you going to take on Roman Reigns then? For head of the table? Elephant and Castle. Never been there, but it looks kind of nice. Quaint. Jim's got to go to hockey practice. Starbucks Reserve. Is Starbucks Reserve like notably different than regular Starbucks? It's a cool mini Flatiron building. That's an airplane. Here's 7th Avenue South. Oh, I could cross. There's a scooter scoot. Nah, I have the right of way here, even though I'm kind of doing a weird cross, but we're fine. Elephant and Castle's a pub, says Dwayne. Didn't look like a pub there, but maybe it is. There's Big as a Walk, Sean. This Sunday morning, Steve's wife treats us a holiday. For the daylight. Get an hour back. Break out the wine bottle, 7 a.m. It's actually 8 a.m., perfect timing. brighter. Oh, Starbucks Reserve has new roasts and can be expensive. Like $7 for a 16-ounce coffee. Isn't that a regular price for Starbucks anyway? I don't know. Yeah, proofreading is for people who don't like to save time. No, I'm kidding. Get it right the first time, you don't have to proofread. Yeah, I do not like that this backpack creaks. I'm gonna be quiet for a second, see if you can hear it. Anyway. Dankarona's moving back. We're waiting. Townhome for sale over here. You could buy this one on the corner. On the corner of what? 4th Street. This is 252 West 11th Street. You can live on a weird intersection of a street with a street. Why not? Stranger things have happened. Oh man, I could really get turned around in here. I gotta keep like my eye on where the sunrise is happening. Jude Hamada's back looking in a mirror. That's a sizable skeleton. Should I knock on their door, frantically say, Halloween is over, take them down? Social constructs. What am I looking at? I looked at tiger lilies. I looked up tiger lily in my hidden users thing on YouTube, and I didn't find the name there, so I'm not sure why we can't see you. L.A. Magnolia Bakery, hard at work. I hear something in the kitchen. They are working. Cakes look good. Keep up the good work. No cars, let's go. I don't really know which way I'm going right now. Well, as long as the sunrise is to the left of me, I think I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. 11th Street house is 5.7 million. That's not too bad, right? Look at what we've become. 5.7 million, it's not so bad. It's recommended to take down Halloween decorations within a week. It's all a social construct. I say leave it up all year. Put a little Santa hat on the skeleton, you're good to go. Easter, have it hold a bunny, I don't know. Or put a little bunny skeleton there, I don't know. Skibbity bop. Is it cold this morning? It's chilly, but it's not bad. It's gonna warm up again over the weekend. I think highs will be near or at 60. Lows will still be in the 40s. This is all Fahrenheit, of course. The SNL skit with the founding fathers and then like them talking about how they're gonna get rid of the metric system and talking about the various measurements and how they make no sense is actually pretty funny. If you haven't seen that one, just like, I'm sure you could find it by Googling SNL metric system. you'll probably find it. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack parks weirdly on the streets. I think there's actually a motor vehicle thing over here. Although I do smell a lot of alcohol, right? Oh. RJ, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Skibbity bop. Left bank. Even with the glove, you know, you can only tolerate so much holding. He's got a stop sign. Andrew, good morning. Will America ever implement the metric system? Probably not at this point. You know how America is. I went too far west for how late I got out today. Okay, we're gonna have to start really focusing on south. Terry Marker, good morning. Is rent still ridiculous? Yep. It continues to become more ridiculous. But we will see when that can no longer be sustainable. Cash Jordan just did another video about, you know, how people used to move to Brooklyn to get out of the expensive city prices, Manhattan prices. But now if you live in Brooklyn, there's no other Brooklyn for you to go to. You got to go even farther now. Because everything's going up. And you know, all the moving farther away comes at the expense of convenience. You know, you're now spending less money, but you're spending more time traveling, so time is money also, you know. Hey, Pushkar's back. Still busy? And you were in New York City mid-October. Was that this past October, or were you here? Or you're just saying you visited in a mid-October in the past? It is if it's a social construct, is what GPT should say. Time is precious in its own right. That is true. Oh, you were in the States this year? Nice. Sounds like you had a quick or rapid experience. I guess they'll be repaving here pretty soon. They finally fixed up a lot of what they tore up on around 34th Street, 5th Avenue, Madison Avenue, where they're actually, I don't think they tore up 5th Avenue, it's Madison they tore up. Anyway. They're trying to fix it before the winter when if the snow comes and it all gets ruined again. People also leaving Toronto because of the pricing. I am late today, technically. But it's only like a little bit late. It wasn't that outrageous. Alright, we gotta wait here and see. No, we're good. Freedom Tower, One World Trade up in the distance in the front. Hey, Ali has made it. Early in the morning. Brian, good morning. Here, oh, I thought maybe a car was coming out, but it's just their ventilation system or something making noise. Susanna Q4, good morning. A lot of stuff going on. I wonder why this guy's choosing to back out. Is there a garbage truck on that street? Nope. The guy just doesn't like the rules, social construct and whatnot. Wait, what is that push car? I'm not sure I understand. It is true a lot of these restaurants might open a second store next to them, and that might be the bakery, so you might get directed next door to buy other things from them. Gotham Gym. I see some shadow boxing, it looks like. Transmission stuck in reverse. Is that going to be a new racing game? Reverse only racing? Is this a small willow tree or some other kind of weeping tree? Oh, Photos from New York has made it. Good morning. Michael Scott Howard, good morning. Leroy Street, also called Pat LaFrida Lane, is what we're crossing now. Still a lot of cobblestone line streets here. I guess the cobblestone line ones, they won't be tearing up. Belgian blocks? But anyway, no coffee this morning? All right. Shut it down. Why? What's going on, Stefan? I'm not sure what's going on with the membership. I don't fully understand. There's the Google building, though. Yeah, Belgian blocks. I guess that's the official name, but not one New Yorker's going to call them that. Michael Scott Howard, a $4 super sticker. Thank you, Michael. Always appreciated. Oh, Stefan made a gift membership and I missed it? Shoot. I guess it's too late for me to scroll around now. Oh, wait. No! I did too much. I missed it. Well, I apologize that I missed Stefan's gift membership. Thank you, Stefan. Sorry I missed it before. I guess Andrew Walters was the lucky recipient. Thank you, Stefan. Congrats, Andrew. You get to wonder why I even have them in the beginning. Just extra support. Thank you. I think there are a couple of piano videos you can watch if you want. I should put some more up. I gotta start practicing again. I've been so busy with the server, it's actually also blocking my keyboard. Still, I have to shove it in its corner. Anyway, there's the Google building. Let's make our way east. I think it's already getting pretty late. Have I visited California before? I have. Been there a few times. South. See if I can cross here. I'm gonna cross here. I got the street right here in my crosshairs. All right, let's not do that again. Gemma Williams, good morning. How much is the monthly here? $1,013.73. That 73 cents is critical to their operation. But welcome, Gemma. Glad to have some new friends in chat. Glad you found us. Hope you stay. watch us walk around New York and talk complete nonsense. Something extra from Stefan? I always appreciate a little something extra. Kind of like what Piccolo got from Shenron. Tamara Burton with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Tamara. Very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. Oh, Stefan did gift it again. Thank you again for the Stefan lottery. Very kind of you. Those are horses. It's a cold, wonders Carl. It's not as cold as 36, but I think we're in the low 40s. Helena B, good morning, hello. I need to make my way east now. After this van, the road is clear. This place is called Port Said, maybe? S-A-apostrophe-I-D. Glaze. Maki Maki Sushi is pretty good, actually. For a like a quick sushi spot. They also have they're a small chain, I think. They have a few locations. They're pretty good for kind of very quick sushi. Oh, the streaks on that plane in the morning sun look really cool. Oh man, you can't even tell because the white balance is all off. R2D2 has made it for the commute. Real doorman or virtual doorman? They got both. They got a little screen in, they got a guy sitting. Have I tried conveyor belt sushi in Long Island? No, I haven't tried that one. Is that a proper one? When I refer to proper conveyor belt sushi, I mean when there's a consistent stream of sushi sitting on the belt and you pick up what you want. Like, are you walking around NYC during the marathon? No, most likely not. I mean, let's see how things go, but I'm not gonna officially go out for like the marathon kind of a thing. I mean, in the future though, if I could be allowed to do such a thing without like the proper qualifications, you know, I have to like qualify for the New York Marathon. But if somebody like sponsors me into it, I would walk the whole thing live stream to the best of my ability. I would probably do a double recording. If you want to go to the Holland Tunnel, this is a street you take. It's the only purpose of this street. Barrack Street, I guess. Yeah, I would walk that whole thing, live stream and record for backup. Have I tried Hawaiian poke before? Yes, I have. To me, like Hawaiian poke is like a spin off on chirashi, but the fish it's raw, but it tends to be what, a little more marinated. I smell so much bacon, it's not fair. Because I want it. I need it. Not sure what this car is doing. But there's also an Ismo 2 parked here. Jersey Mike's. Is there Jersey Mike's there? I didn't know that.
I'm doing more than
Ceviche I like. They're all reminding us to get the likes going. I'll try through the entire route. That might be a little much. I hope this music isn't going to copyright me. Some of those sounds are a little sexual. Copyright might not be the thing to worry about there. Thanks, Colleen. Miso glazed salmon at Evergreen. At Sweetgreen, Evergreen. When will it start snowing in New York, wonders Mark? It's not a question of when, it's a question of if. There's no guarantee for snow here, regardless of what the media might lead you to believe. All the movies and whatnot, winter in New York, Christmas in New York, it's always a white Christmas. Nah. When is it possible that it might snow? In the winter. When will it definitely snow? No idea. And that's the bottom line. The stone cold commuter said so. We're only on Spring Street. I gotta go a little bit more south. If a car will turn, I will go. If it snows in Manila, hell would have frozen over. Makes sense. No, it does though, because it's very hot there. Yeah, we could still get some warm temperature days too. It's very possible. Yeah, Deborah, they always say these things. And then you got the nonsense Farmer's Almanac, which has as much scientific validity as I probably shouldn't say that. I'm gonna get in trouble with somebody. Anyway. Yeah, we had some of those high 60s days in January. I guess that 70-degree day in February, it happens. Things can happen. Al Roker says temp today is 59. Yeah, we're going to get into the high 50s. And I think 60 or near 60 over the weekend. Highs for Saturday and Sunday. I have the hair to become stone cold. What? Sorry. Nils is here. You quit your job and you work for yourself. Best time about it is when you say, hey, I'm glad you're doing what you want to do. It's much better when it's your choice. Sullivan and Broome right now is where we are. We got a meat cleaver on this truck. I wonder if I should know what it is. I wonder if they should be more obvious with their branding as well. I mean, what? Stone Cold has what? LA Knight has yeah. The commuter needs something too. You know, so I could say it after every sentence. You know what I mean? Might be too much. Alright, we're in the park. Yuri, good morning. Is that a Boar's Head band? I thought their logo is different. Pivot. Oh, let me do it for you. It's kind of long though, right? It needs something like one syllable. I guess it all depends on how you say things. I could probably do let me do it for you in one syllable. Macy's parade started in 1924. Oh, that means next year. I haven't seen Matthew Perry's memorial, no. Right in front of the Bedford and Grove apartment facade. I haven't been there. I think Action Kid might have been nearby there. Yeah, so if the Macy's parade started in 1924, you know, they got a lot of pressure next year, 2024, to do something beyond. Maybe it's too much pressure. Maybe it's so much pressure they're gonna crumble under that pressure. We'll see. I wouldn't say it's abandoned, I would just say it's early. If you saw me out here in 3 hours, it'll be a completely different picture. What is this? Meow meow. Advertisement up on top. Meow meow. Gotta be careful for bikes, no bikes. Who dat? Davis here. It's your birthday? Happy birthday. Hopefully somebody gifts you one of these really cool looking plants. Christmas markets in Berlin are open. Stefan's going shopping. New Muse women's wardrobe. Okay. They should think outside the box, like not even have a parade. Oh man. People will be so mad, but it'll be so good. Skibbity bop. Love that song. Ooh, unmarked van. Canal Street. Oh, was it yesterday was your birthday, Dave? Belated happy birthday. I think it depends on the sandwich expiration and the means of theft. Just trying to think of a good sandwich pun for it. I mean, leaving a note does absolve you. I think we're okay to cross for now. Look at that cool car. Ron? Tanya's running a 5K? Nice. Good luck, Tanya. It's bright out. Ron doesn't like red cars. No, you're supposed to identify it. Do your job, Ron. Gerard's in New York City on vacation. Nice. What are the plans? What have you seen so far? Nathan, good morning. This is a very bright screen. Judah's still here, saying good morning now. Good morning, officially, I guess. We are waiting for every car. I did my Wednesday walk through Central Park. Nice. Good. Do the free things. A Buick Riviera or a Chevy Monte Carlo. I saw the back of the car. I think I did see Monte Carlo. Is there a difference between Monte Carlo and Monte Cristo? Jenga building, windowless skyscraper. And the number 4. Government experiments. 20 Dragonfly. Or it's a telecom building. I don't know. One of the two. Apparently there's burlesque over there. Alright. Time check, 7:30. Alright, we just gotta go east. We gotta get east now. Yeah, it's frustrating when the cars stop on the crosswalk. Same with the bikes when they just stop right in the middle. 72 Monte Carlo. Aha. Excellent. Ali, thanks for coming in. Oh, we gotta get to the park fast. You know what I always say on Fridays, gotta get the weekend started. Let's try crossing the streets of Vietnam. Well, my understanding of that is you just have to keep walking. You don't stop, because everyone will just go around you, but you have to maintain the same speed. Yep. Still haven't been there though. No, we're pretty far south now. We're like Tribeca, probably heading closer to Chinatown soon. YouTube, Creator House, Casey Neistat Studios over there. 368 Broadway. Right. Is India that much worse, Ron? For crossing the street? I mean, I guess in both of those places it's like traffic signs and lights are just a suggestion. Hey, I mean, if it works. Nathan needs to open a scaffolding business. It's probably tough to get in, to break in now. I'm sure they have a monopoly on it all. Maybe Ota Joy could sing happy birthday. Well, it's all up to what's they're playing on their little speaker. What about Tokyo? Isn't Japan known for its like order? I think you wouldn't have the same concerns crossing the streets. Other places I imagine are similar like that. I'm guessing Singapore is like that also. Thomas, good morning. No cars, but we also got the lights, so there's that. What's the building on the left? It used to be an old firehouse. Now, I think it's some sort of an art thing, film maybe. Seems like it. Now playing You Were My First Boyfriend, whatever that's about. lot of construction going on in the criminal courts area. Like they're really tearing down that building from the inside. It wasn't a mansion, that was a firehouse, and this is the courts. Criminal courts, I think, over here. Police building. What that car's even about is just standing there doing nothing. And they have a red light. The drivers make their own lane. I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go. We're getting close to 300 likes, says Narelle. Let's do that. Well, let's get close to 4. Why not? Dwayne, we're trying to bring us back to some sort of reality here. But now we're at error connected to remote server. I mean, even, it's all depending on the time, right? Wasn't even the Flatiron building the tallest building for some time? Casey Blazer, good morning. Rum Dog, hello. Error connecting to remote server. Hey, Yo Ange is back. The last I saw Van Life, you were in Jersey. Joyzy. Uh-oh. Ambrose trying to completely break Nightbot now. Oh wait, Narelle's done the gifting of the memberships. And looks like Of Infinite Jest was gifted one. Nice. Oh, now Nightbot comes back. All right, Yo Ange is back in the city. Maybe we'll see you out later on the videos. Mott Street, let's go. Not Narelle's Maddie, but Maddie nonetheless is here, and Jubilee as well. Good morning, evening, wherever you might be. Happy Veggie Restaurant. Sue Pitchford has made it. What street compares with Mott Street in July? Does any? Narelle's Maddie's at her boyfriend's. Is Swanky sitting out there in the car? Did he bring all his weights with him to lift aggressively outside the house? Ah, the sunrise on the criminal courts. My ear Katz's Deli. Not really anymore. I mean, it's not a super long walk from here, but it's we already passed by it in our southbound trajectory. Oh, I'm in Tokyo. Hello. tea. And it looks like they're already brewing up some coffee. Good. Yeah, it is a little bit more east of us, but also more north of us. Gotta make it back up to what, Houston Street for Katz's? Miguel Gonzalez, good morning. Jay Coriel, don't forget the time change this weekend. Yeah, I no longer have any clocks that I manually change at home. Everything is automatic now, thankfully. But it makes the whole Freedom Tower makes the whole thing less of an event, I guess. I mean, that's a lie. There are two things that that I would change manually, but the breaker flips so frequently that I don't bother even setting the time up anymore, and that's the microwave and the oven. Hey, just walk by Bullhop. Thanks for reminding me. You get me started on daylight savings time. Things get a little wild. I miss everything, including a 1,500 yen donation from OM. Thank you for that super chat, OM. Appreciate it. Yeah, the microwave clock I don't change because of the breaker. It flips so much. It just, I don't bother setting the time anymore. Same with the oven because ours is electric, unfortunately. Our electric bill is high enough. And the kitchen that we're in now, and this is classic New York style, it has some weird features. So it has very few outlets. I had to take an extension cord and string it along with like these cable channels to the other side of the kitchen so I could have some extra outlets there. But of course, everything in the kitchen all goes through one panel. And that's why a lot of the breaker, I don't know what the official name for any of this stuff is, happens. Because, you know, you can't have the water boiler and the microwave going at the same time. And if you turn on the coffee machine, forget about it. That's straight to jail. Is my electric bill so high because of the rendering of the video? Probably. It doesn't help. My 8K 360 video is up, by the way, of Comic-Con. So if your computer can run it back okay, you could try to run it at 8K and see if it actually sees better resolution. Yeah, New York style. And so, like, we have a lot of appliances. The one thing we don't have is an air fryer. And I know everyone raves about air fryers, but it's like, we just don't have any more room for anything. Our closets are already, whatever, cupboards, what are they called in the kitchen? Drawers? They're already full. Gigi's got the same problem. Chiming in at the right time. Good morning. Oh, they're fixing their, I guess it's not technically a forklift, or is it? I don't know. It's very small. I should run an extension cord outside the kitchen, probably. I'd have to figure out what outlet is on a different circuit, I guess. Is that the proper name? You use your toaster oven more than the actual oven? Our oven's not even a full-size oven either. It's like a half-size oven. And it's also really weird. It's like separate from the stovetop. Like it's in a completely different spot. That's actually gas operated, while the oven is electric. New York. Not to mention the kitchen lights are operated by there's like this tube that comes from the ceiling and it terminates in a switch. And it's the tube is already very high up. Like if you're shorter than, I don't know, 5 feet tall, you might have trouble reaching the tube. So anyway, I switched out all our lights to Philips Hue anyway, and they have these really cool switches called, I think it's Run Less Wires, the company that makes them, but they run off kinetic energy. So you just push it, it makes a click, and then that turns on the light, but there's no battery in there. It's very cool. But the problem with Philips Hue bulbs is they're not cheap. My panel needs more amps. Electric heaters are supposed to be really inefficient, like converting. That's a train on the Manhattan Bridge. Our favorite. It's supposed to be super inefficient to convert electricity into heat. I think the property was built in the 60s, so it's not that old. But our particular apartment was not renovated in a long time. I think that's one of the reasons why we got in at a lower price, and they didn't raise the rent on us that much this past May. But hopefully that continues when we're up for renewal again, because I really don't want to move. I'm satisfied with the place. I've grown to love its quirks. 7:44. How are we in a lake situation? There's no cars, that's why I'm crossing. In case you're wondering, Susie's home's over 100 years old, but not the wiring. There's a Manhattan Bridge. Nobody does photo shoots from this side. That wasn't somebody beeping for me, in case you were really wondering. That was somebody parking their car. How many times have we moved in NYC? Yeah, every time. And we've moved in the same building. And it still sucks. Like, there's nothing fun about it. The hardest part is just packing everything up. And like throwing stuff out that you've stored in the closet because, oh, you might need it one day. Oh, I should save this box because I don't know, maybe I'll return this thing or sell it one day. Well, I've stopped doing that. Like, I throw boxes out almost immediately now, but now I risk something actually being wrong with the item, and then I can't return it anymore. Oh well. Yeah, exactly, Big as a Monk, Sean. It's annoying even in the same building. I think this is the last time where we're not gonna hire, we're not gonna not hire movers. That should cancel out the not makes it positive, right? I think that's enough, yeah. We did it all ourselves last time, but I think it's done. I'm past that point. I'll pack everything up, fine. But the rest, maybe, I think some of the movers even handle the big items, right? They'll take apart like desks and things. Like the things I'll pack up myself for sure will be all my computer stuff. I'm pretty sure my monitor won't survive one more move. It's one of those very large, curved. I don't know if you heard her, she was saying nasty sanitation because there's a street sweeper coming. But again, the sentiment is understood. I don't really know how much clean they're adding to everything other than moving things around, trash-wise. Yeah, right, Narelle? It just sucks. I don't mind moving less. I don't mind moving as much when I've initiated the move. like if I'm being forced to move because they raised the rent too much or something like that sucks even harder. But if I, let's say, bought a place and I get to move to a place that I bought, that seems a little more exciting. It still sucks, but you know. Looks like GPT is bought into the street sweeper propaganda. Antonio, good morning. We've made it to Seward Park, and yep, that's it. The exercise crew is out there in their winter gear, so that's good. Oh, but my table seems to be occupied at the moment, so maybe I will go to a bench by Togo. Remember that time I kept calling him Toto? Repeatedly? What a fool I am. Darrell's got to sleep. Well, it's good timing. Get some rest. Sleep in tomorrow. It's the weekend. Oh man, they got this leaf blower so loud. Let me move to a different bench. Maybe you'll at least hear some of the music. Darrell did a final gifting of the memberships. Toto repeatedly. To Philip Maxwell. Thanks, Darrell. Welcome, Philip Maxwell. All right. Yeah. Oh, man. Remember the time we saw a hawk sitting on that sign? Am I working this weekend? No, the exercise crew is on the right. I'm not working this weekend. I'm working in 2 weekends, which is also the weekend of the anime convention, Anime NYC. But I'm hoping to do a recording in there with both 360 and the Pocket camera, the new Pocket 3, on the show floor on Friday. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to do that. Hallie saw the hawk video. Yeah, it wasn't able to carry that rat that it caught. Like at first we thought it was just playing, but then it like flew into a garbage can, which I don't know if it was fully caught on the camera, but 750, wow. Anyway, what else am I missing? Probably missing a lot. I got a siren copyright at on the Upper West Side. That was in that other park on like Broadway and 106th Street maybe. Anyway. All right, let me it's kind of later than usual. Let me get to work here. You know, I always say I don't have to go to Baltimore this weekend, so that's good. I need some recovery time. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining the stream today. Appreciate the support as always. Just spending your time here. Super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, YouTube membership. It's all very much appreciated. Welcome to the new members. Thanks to Narelle and Stefan today. And of course, thanks to the subscribers, non-subscribers. If you're listening, think about subscribing. Think about the thumbs up. Why not? It's a free way to support us and all the walkers. Big thanks to Jason Freeman, who's thanking Jason Freeman. Because it shows YouTube that you like this kind of content, so it will promote more than just myself. We'll promote everyone around here. I think Yo-Ange will probably be walking later on today, so check out Yo-Ange. Dutch Maz is out a lot also. The original New York City streamer. Beggars Walks is already in the chat. You know him very well. There's a lot of us. I'm gonna try naming all the rest of them too, right? Super Friends, New York Life Vlog, Live Walking, Action Kid, of course, New York City Walking Show. Urbanist is all over the world now. He's gone global. And if I miss anybody, this is why I don't like naming names. Walks in Wall Street. Thank you. Yes, Tom from Walks in Wall Street. See? Don't let me miss. Next walk will be planned for Monday morning. Probably still. Oh, James and Carlo, of course. You see what I mean? I can't be trusted. I can't forget Hudson either. Walking Alice does walk around New York, but I don't think she live streams. Danette and Anthony, yep, some others too, sure. Yeah, if you know any others, feel free to name them. Name all the names. Feel free. And we hit 400 likes. Nice. I think I did remember New York Life Vlog, hopefully. I thought I did. Alan the homie, more. 404 not found. 404 likes not found. Waits, Jaron Rollins was gifted a membership by Sue. Thank you, Sue. Oh yeah, Boogie Bob, right. Now found again at 405. Is that another error on websites, 405? Not that I can remember off the top of my head. 503 I know is one. Anyway, have a great rest of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll see you Monday morning for another walk similar to today, but I'll try to make it a little bit different where I can. And yeah, we'll see you then. Hopefully you're able to join. 403 authorization, yep. Oh yeah, the time changes. So if you're not in the States and you don't have, or if you're in one of the states that does not participate in time changes, I will be seemingly an hour early? No, I'll be seemingly an hour early, right? Because we're going, no. This is always so confusing in my head. We're turning the clocks back, so at 6 a.m. it'll actually be 7 a.m. So I'll seem late. There we go. Why is it always so hard for my head to process that? Anyway, I don't know. So yes, till Monday. I'll see you when I see you Monday morning. All right. Bye. Let me do it for you.